about voting nowadays. Nowadays, people are engaged to shows and votes for Big Brother and X Factor. Masses make records and break them in viewing, so who cares about elections nowadays? Nowadays, voters wait, watch, locked outside as elections count without them, so who cares about politicians nowadays? Nowadays, they just perch and their taxpayers paid for whatever they conned out the system and bitch and moan about benefits who lead the country into deficit by taking and not giving back, so who cares about truth nowadays? Nowadays, people brave early mornings and body-heated trains to save possessions they don't really own. Credit cards are deceiving and bleeding victims believing that they're needing to live to repay, so each breath feeds debt and their souls become slaves to the pound, so who cares about protests nowadays? Nowadays, tents are removed from the root and destroyed like weeds because the silence is soiled if the stem breaks free and dreams left to bloom for ideas to pollinate, so who cares about nurturing nowadays? Nowadays, a young baby sat by TV screens and screens of communication because no one listens nowadays. iPods, deafness, stress, threatens isolation with problems from people who don't quite understand because nowadays we're all different and unique and special and different, and difference is fear for survival, so nobody shares nowadays. Nobody trusts nowadays. Nowadays, people travel in portable worlds. Phones, iPods, free news or cars, no eye contact, brief smiles, small shuffles and silence. Silence. Because who cares about stories nowadays? Stories that reveal human nature at its peak and expose where we're weak but courageous. Stories of the past before the world spun fast and left day to artificial light. See, we don't really care about life nowadays because nowadays life is a competition where youth is a trophy that should be protected from age and change is delayed and Facebook's our face, so who cares about voting nowadays? Those who hope. Those whose energy is spent trying to defeat the odds built around them in capitalism and greed. Those who read and learn and educate minds outside of a structure designed to dictate destinies with narrow paths in concrete labyrinths. See, freedom is often mistaken for the sight of light at the end of the tunnel. It's the sense that we are free that keeps us trapped. But who cares about that?